No one is coming. If you want a seat at the negotiation table with the adults, you will need to be the hero. Heroes are ordinary men and women.
Here's an interesting sign.
Is bigger than any consideration.
Fathers Against False Allegations.
Go into your life and live it
Fathers
as a
Rights
hero.
Australia. Stop the war.
Want someone to
And
come and
Dad.
save you?
Yeah, I'm doing live video, so I can't take a picture, but I can just stand there for a little bit.
To be the magic formula.
What's that?
Your friend here
It will
today.
take
Which one?
by the present.
I haven't been able to find my friend that I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I need to find them for some reason.
We're just fighting family court. It's
Whether
corrupt.
we like it or not, we
pretty
are
much it,
at the
you know.
beginning of a great reset.
Not only men, but
and
you know,
whoever
females
has
as
the
well. So.
balls to make it happen
hot out
gets
here.
to say how
So, I already am familiar with the topic, obviously, but do you want to say to the viewers what it's about? And just say no, I have been walking around everywhere, so it's probably not going to have many views on there because it's a
We're
bit
just getting
sucky.
into class action against parents that have their kids removed from family court when it's been unjust.
Go out in your life and
Unjust
start
system
living
of
as a
family
hero.
law court,
Take
whether you're male or
responsibility.
female. So
Build your
yeah.
determination.
Yeah, so with about false
False
allegations,
allegations, lies. I mean, they don't follow the proper law procedures in the family law
but it's
court.
not happening.
Yeah.
It's up to
Unbelievable.
you and me.
and then also with the false allegations, there's things like, you know, people saying that their partner or ex-partner or whatever bashed them up or raped them,
I
and
mean, it's just
all these other
basically
things.
a custody battle technique to get the kids and the money and blah blah blah. And, you know, we're just saying this needs to be fair, you know. But as you probably know, you know, the family law court, there's something going on there that's not right.
Yeah, and really ultimately false allegations for family law proceedings only hurt the children.
Oh, exactly right. They say it's in the best interest of the children. It's not in the best interest. So, you know, I mean, that terminology was coined from adult Hitler. So,
I didn't know that.
So yeah, it's like, oh, okay. It's like with vaccines too, you know, they say it's all good for the children and stuff like that. It's a total lie.
The opportunity to live and
there you
die
go.
as a hero.
Yeah. And then also with false allegations in law generally, I think it really should be false accusers get, say, jailed for double the maximum time
There should be
frame.
penalties for perjury in court, you know, like in a normal courtroom. If you lie, or there should be oaths, you know,
Yeah.
and if you lie, then there's penalties.
Yeah.
Who knows in the family law courts? It's cowboys. I haven't actually been to family law court, but I'm going. So.
No worries. And do you want to do you have a website address or something?
Okay, fathersrightsaustralia.com. That's for the join the class action.
And oh, sorry.
There's plenty of dad sites on Facebook and on there. So.
Yep. And with it being a class action, is it fully funded? Like, do you have a litigation funder?
When we have to get the funding, so I mean it's 100k has already been spent.
Yep.
So if you go to the website, there's more information on it.
No worries.
It's definitely going ahead. Hopefully.
Okay. I just joined a class action. It was about the Queensland electricity prices, and it was basically just sign up because they thought they had a good chance of winning, and they get like big companies to litigation fund it.
Yeah.
So
How'd that go?
I think it's still before the courts. Basically, there were people gaming the system to increase electricity prices artificially, so it's to get a refund.
Especially
Earlier this year, I was driving the back bus around
have,
South East Queensland as part of
Paul
Australian
here,
back
he probably explained
G'day.
A
more.
lovely woman offered her
No worries.
assistance during the tour. And
Yeah,
everywhere
I'm
the bus
Arjay.
went, an older
Sorry?
gentleman
Arjay?
popping up
Hi,
with his
Arjay.
wee guitar.
Or AJ on
He was very singing
Facebook.
along and keeping everyone
Yeah.
entertained.
I'm not a man.
AJ
Eventually
Martin,
worked out it was
political.
the father of the lady that offered her
Yeah.
assistance.
RJ Martin's for Australians is one of my pages. Do you want to say anything quickly about this? I appreciate they're wrapping up, but so
Well, there's a lot of discrimination against fathers in the family law court, in the areas of domestic violence policy, just generally in the law.
yeah,
And it needs to stop. So the fact that people can lie in the court and get away with it, doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman who's lying.
yeah,
The fact is it needs to be punished.
yep,
If a lie is proven, it needs to be punished. If a person complains about domestic violence to police, they need to be protected. It doesn't matter whether they're male homosexual,
yep,
lesbian,
yep,
a woman,
yep,
or a man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if they're in a heterosexual relationship. It doesn't matter if they're transgender.
yeah,
Although officially that is what police have on the bottom of their letterhead,
Yeah.
In practice, that's not what happens.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too. I've seen recently quite a few like little documentaries on males being victims of females' domestic violence, and basically, you know, people get and people get hit in the head with like baseball bats, and they call the police, and the police laugh at them, and they're like,
that's right,
piss off, and stuff like that. So it's just stupid.
Now this is not all police.
Yeah.
This is a particular group of power-hungry people, many of them men, in fact.
Yep.
The men behind White Ribbon, the men behind Our Watch,
Yep.
the men behind, say, the Queensland government.
Yep.
They're all power-hungry. They're seeking to exploit victims, divide families, pit men against women. There are many women who are power-hungry.
Yeah.
If we look at the Queensland government makeup at the moment, many women are there. Now, a woman can be equally as corrupt as a man.
Yeah.
And a woman can be equally as good as a man.
Of course.
Now, let's call out misinformation.
Yep.
Let's call out dodgy statistics. Let's call out lack of funding.
Yep.
Let's call out perjury free-for-all in family court. Let's call out perjury being perfectly acceptable in domestic violence cases.
Yep.
Let's call out lack of legal aid funding.
Yep.
For everybody accused of these matters.
Yeah.
Let's call out the quarantining of legal aid funding for women specifically, who apparently are the only vulnerable people.
Yeah.
Now, we just want justice.
Yep.
How about we treat all Queenslanders, all Australians, as human? How about we hold them accountable, as I was when I was a kid?
Yeah.
I did stuff wrong. I got in trouble. I learned that it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So here we go.
That's the way it should
Pretty
be.
simple message, really.
Yeah, so you also have the concept, I'm just telling the viewers too, of specific and general deterrence. So if people go around making false allegations, whether they falsely claim people are, you know, weirdos or, you know, bashing them up or whatever,
Mentally ill, was domestic violence.
yeah, defaming them generally, then, you know, they just get away with it and they see their friends getting away with it and there's nothing stopping them. It's so ridiculous. You know, I'm sure everyone here probably knows people that make false allegations against people, and, you know, it takes a lot of courage and expenses in terms of resources, monetary, time, etc., for people even to do anything about it. If someone goes to the police and says, oh, look, you know, Sally just told everyone on Facebook I bash her up or something like that, then the police laugh at them, unless it actually leads to, you know, a malicious prosecution, then they might well care. But
so one of the issues that we have is that the domestic violence industry is not actually protecting women.
yeah,
According to the narrative, it does. It's there to protect women.
yeah,
But it doesn't. It protects the right women who are subject to the right type of domestic violence.
yeah,
It doesn't protect women who are victims of parental alienation by a man.
yeah,
It doesn't protect women who are victims of domestic violence by their female lesbian partners.
yeah,
It doesn't.
No.
Those women are thrown under the bus.
yeah,
Because once those organisations start saying, oh yes, this lesbian couple, one of them is a victim of domestic violence,
yeah,
suddenly the whole line that only men are abusive
yeah.
and women can't be falls apart.
Yeah, well, it's even like the concept of white ribbon that is end domestic violence against women. Why isn't it just end domestic violence?
It's a lot simpler. It's a lot simpler message, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's more accurate too, and it also doesn't defame men generally, saying all men are perpetrators and all women are victims.
Look, men can be horrible.
Yeah,
My partner was stabbed 4 times by a man who's now in jail,
Yeah.
as he should be.
yeah,
I, myself, am not some crazy men's rights, anti-feminist,
yeah,
opponent and hate all women. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship with a woman,
yeah,
right? I've got a daughter.
Yep.
I want her to grow up as a great woman, using all of the power that she has.
yeah, and a nice safe society for her as well as for the boys as well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
But I don't want her to find that no man will get anywhere near her,
Yeah.
because that man knows that in practice she's too dangerous.
Yeah.
All she has to do is make one claim, and that man's life is over.
Yeah, and that really is a part of destroying the humanity. It's like people that, you know, could well, in another universe, love each other and be the best husband and wife or whatever as an example, but then the man's too scared to ask the woman out at work because he'll get done potentially for like sexual harassment or something like that, just saying you want to have a meal with me. And it's just delays the age that people get married as well and have families and whatever.
So absolutely men can be guilty.
Yeah.
And those that are fairly
Yeah.
tried in court and found guilty.
Yeah, it should be
Lock 'em up.
punished. Exactly.
Lock them up. And the woman.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you. Cheerio. Bye. So you haven't seen my friend?
Where are you posting that?
It's on Arjay Martin's For Australians page.
Arjay Martin for Australia.
Yeah, For Australians. You may as well show the sign at the same time.
Just Arjay.
Yeah, A-R-J-A-Y. J-A-Y. Space, M-A-R. T-I-N. Apostrophe S. For Australians. Yeah, it's just on Facebook. And I'll probably cut your bit of the video out to make a separate one because otherwise it's just me walking around looking for who I'm looking for. Just so, because otherwise, you know, I've got 4 people viewing instead of 200 at once. Okay, cheerio.